Back on Titan MC Prison Server, and things are going well. You're going to notice in the upper right-hand corner that I have a rather large amount of cash. I'm up to $382,164. Large portion of that is due to the fact that I just sold that pickaxe. Now, you guys will remember that pickaxe that I had that we've been working on for like the last 2 days. I sold it to MC, hang on, I think it was message MG Biggie C. MG Biggie C. Sold it to him for $300,000. That was an Unbreaking 4 Fortune 3 pick. So still a pretty good pick. After doing a little research online with the anvil, it looks like the problem that I was having was it was just simply, there is a maximum limit that you can do with this that I was completely unaware of. And I had simply hit that limit. So, which kind of sucks. So I'm not sure if I can add things a little bit slower, because that may mean it's impossible to get Fortune 3 Efficiency 5. So I'm really concerned about that now. I'm really worried. I'm thinking maybe it just won't work. So what we're going to probably have to do is I'll probably have to focus on lower tier enchants and then combine them onto the main pick, as opposed to combining them on another pick and then moving them over all at once. And I think that was my mistake. I should have moved them over a little bit at a time. So that's kind of screwed us over a little bit. We're a little, well, we're basically starting back over from scratch. However, the good news is we do have a rather epic amount of cash. The other thing is I do have a rather epic amount of iron blocks that we've been acquiring from our little store here. People have been swinging by and selling me their stuff. One of the other things you'll notice is I've been getting a lot of charcoal here, and a few of you guys may be like, WTF, mate, why are you stocking up on the charcoal? I don't understand. Well, I'm kind of playing around with things. You know, I'm still trying to figure out how I want to go about stuff on this server, and we're, you know, kind of dealing with some different strategies and strategeries and things along those lines. But one of the things I did invest in is I went ahead and bought the lumberjack axe. You can get that off the store.titanmc.net website. It costs you $8, and this pickaxe is absolutely amazing. And let me show you what we can do with this. Couple things. First off, well, we're gonna come back to the warden. We'll deal with the warden here in a minute. First off, as far as I know, the only wood mine, so to speak, I don't know, forest, whatever you want to call it, is right here in D block. I haven't found one in E, and I've gone through all the different donor mines, and I can't find one. So one of the nice things about this pickaxe is it acts like a tinker's pickaxe, if you're familiar with tinkers from Minecraft. And you can basically chop this entire area down in like 2 minutes and get just an absolutely ridiculous amount of wood. Now, a lot of you guys are gonna be like, yeah, but it's wood, idiot. Why the fuck would I want wood? Well, we're gonna kind of get into that here in just a second. I do want to kind of show you guys this over here. This is quite possibly my favorite part, because you can just mow through this like crazy and just pick up so much wood. I mean, it's truly outrageous. I mean, just absolutely ridiculous. The only thing that would make this a little bit cooler and just completely overpowered is if we were able to somehow turn this into, what do you call it? Also a smelter's pick, and we could just automatically turn this into charcoal. So the reason I've been doing this is we're going to be, now that I'm buying a lot of iron ores and things like that, I need to be able to smelt. And the problem that I was kind of running into is it just takes a ridiculous amount of charcoal. And there's another little thing, and I have to give a shout out to Cyrus for this, and I'm fixing to show you guys that here in just a second. But one other thing I want to show you is this dude right here. If you talk to him, if you make an iron axe, he'll pay you $1,000. Well, iron, in the best deal you can find on the server, which is in C3, sells for $108. That's the best. It doesn't get better than $108. So for 3 of them, that would be $324. With this, you know, we just showed you getting sticks is easy. Iron pickaxes here, you're making a 300% profit if you sell to this guy. Granted, it does take time because you have to actually smelt the iron down, get the ingots, etc., but still not a bad deal. Still not a bad deal. All right, so let's go rank up at the warden real quick, and I will show you guys kind of a couple of the things we're thinking of doing. And honestly, I think we're getting to the point now where I'm just spending too much time on trying to make this work, and I probably should save a little bit of the time and just not not do this because I just can't process fast enough. There's a bandwidth cap. So we're gonna go ahead and level up one more time. And that puts us at D1. We need 240,000 to go from D to C, which we should be able to do today. Hopefully, that's the hope. Probably not this video, but sometime today. I do plan on doing a nice long live stream today. Okay, so one of the things that Cyrus noticed is right here, cobblestone on the left is $2. But smooth stone, or stone, or whatever you want to call it, basically this put into a furnace, is $8. That's 4 times the value. So for a stack of 64, you're making 512 as opposed to 128. That's a lot. I mean, that's a pretty drastic increase. I mean, you're making pretty good change there. So the issue comes in. You can get an auto smelt pickaxe, but they only smelt 1 block at a time. You can do the explosive pickaxe and get a ton of cobble, but then the problem you're going to run into is bandwidth. You know, how fast can I cook it? And one of the problems is if you've got one of these cells right here, it's just not big enough. I mean, you just, even if you maximize like 100% of this area, you're just not going to be able to push enough through. Well, here comes the semi-controversial thing. I do have access to Mastermind rank, and let me show you this. Whoops, home donor, I think it is. Nope, /home donator. There we go. So I have access to the Mastermind cell. These are a little bigger, as you can see. And this is my current factory setup. Now, this is this is about as ghetto as you can get. This is different layers of duct tape on top of layers of duct tape on top of layers of chewing gum on top of layers of like Legos and sticks and twigs. It's a little ghetto. So let me basically explain how this works. We have a hopper up top, and we have 2 different rows. We have one row that is taking oak wood up top, which you can see up here, and that's what I'm refilling. And then we've got right here, which we're filling up with charcoal, and that feeds basically the top replaces this, the front replaces this, and then, as you can see, I guess we'll check it here. Here in a second, you'll see this will tick up here in just a sec. Come on now, you can do it. There you go. So if you put the hopper on the bottom, it will fill into the chest. So this allows you to basically semi-automate all of this. So what you could do is you could do a couple things. One, you could add a whole another couple rows on top of this and just go all the way up to the ceiling. You could probably do, I would say, 2 more rows. And we've got what? Is that 8? I've got 8 furnaces here. I could do 9, 10, 11, 12. So we could do 12 here. So that's 36, 36. That's a lot of processing power. The problem that you're going to run into is it still takes time. Not only that, but you have to have a large cell like this. There's just not enough room in the other cells. It won't happen. So you basically have to do one of the donator ranks. Now, what is it? Kit. Let's do let's go hustle. I think is what it's called. Hustler. Okay. So if you come to hustler, this is like the lowest rank, I think it is. I don't know if they even have. They may not even have cells here. No, Hustler doesn't have cells. I didn't realize that. Okay, let's go Wise Guy then. Maybe Wise Guy has them. Holy shit, dude. I'm not jumping down there. You got your damn mind. Probably should have done this before I recorded the video, but yeah, it doesn't look like Wise Guy has cells either, which is kind of a bummer. So that leaves us with Enforcer. Enforcer. That's looking negative as well. Wow, so maybe it's only the top tiers that have it. Because I know, where is it? Let's do Hitman. I think Hitman is where they start. Yeah. So Hitman, you can see you've got the cells again, I believe. I believe this has them. I just don't know what their sizes are, or if they even... They may not have them. Yeah. Wait, are these the jails? Oh, these are EXP grinders. Nice, nice. So at Hitman, you start getting access to the XP grinder, which means it's going to be underboss and above that have the cells, which kind of sucks. So yeah, up here, this is underboss. So this is the step below Mastermind, the top tier rank, and I believe these guys have the cells. Yeah. And you can see the cells, it's big. It's way bigger than the normal one, but you're gonna have to pay, I think it's $100 for this, or maybe it's 50. Now it's a one-time payment. So you don't have to do it per month or anything like that, which is cool. So you're never going to lose it once you get it. But you basically have to have one of these to do one of my bandwidth things. The other thing that you're going to run into is there aren't many masterminds. As you can see, there's just a ton of open cells here. Well, because there aren't a lot of masterminds, there's not a lot of traffic here. And for those of you guys who don't know, Minecraft doesn't chunk load unless somebody's within a few chunks of the area. So as soon as I leave this loads out of memory and then my factory stops, which kind of sucks. Kind of sucks a lot. Not only that, but like I said, it takes a lot of time. You know, here I am, I'm making all of this charcoal. I can accumulate cobblestone way faster than I can process it. And at the end of the day, I'm starting to think that while this may earn physically more money per block, the amount of time that I have to spend waiting / processing / maintaining all of this seems to be a little lackluster. I think I'm probably wasting my time here. So, but it is a little hard because once you get everything running, it's so good. It's so good because you're just making buku bucks. But I think I'll probably do better if I just focus on getting kind of out of the tier that I'm currently in and focus on getting to the next tier than if I hang out here. But I do think the breakdown on selling pickaxes to the guy in the forest is probably one of the better deals. Because like I said, that gives you basically the equivalent excuse me, of 300 and change. I think it's 333 gold per ingot. Now, again, with the rail system, that's in the D mine. With the rail system, that's 6 ingots for 5,000. So actually, now that I think about it, the 6 per 5,000 is probably going to be far superior. Let's look that up real quick. I'm going to have to actually do some math here with my Samsung calculator. Let me pull that up. So clear, we've got 5,000 divided by 6 equals, that's 833 per iron ingot. So that's going to be vastly superior. Vastly superior. So I'm assuming also that when we get to the next one, we're going to make even more, and the next one, we're going to make even more. So I think that's probably the best bet. So we are really, really close to getting to the next rank. We're going to take, let me make sure I've got all my iron out of here. I think I do. We're going to take one of you and one of you. That should be more than enough sticks for what we need. Let's go home, sell. And let's take all of you guys, and we're going to go make a ridiculous, well, I guess we can do it right here. We're going to make a ridiculous fuck ton. That's right, a ridiculous fuck ton of, no, I don't want to do that many because we'll run out of rails. All right, actually, I think we will have room. Yeah, we do. Okay, so we're going to put that there, and then we're just going to go 64, 64, 64, 64. And I'm worried I'm not going to have room. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. That's what I was worried about. All right, so let's click here and let's dispose of this. We don't need this for now. I probably should have reloaded all my machines while we were over there, but we can come back and do that here in a minute. Okay, let's open you back up. We'll put another stack of 64 here, and we're just going to do it like this because it'll be a little easier on us. There we go. There we go. That way we don't accidentally do too many. You know what I'm saying? Because it has... We definitely don't want it exploding all over the place. Now, one of the cool things I did find out last night is the donors have the ability... Oh, come on. The donors have the ability to craft anywhere. All right, so that's a lot of rails. That's a lot of rails. That's going to get us... That's going to get us a lot. That's going to get some buku bucks. So let's head back over. Let's head back over. Now, again, like I said, because there's 6 iron ingots in each thing, or in each... Oh, I didn't do the math right. I didn't do the math right. It's 12 divided by 5,000. Oh, shit. Okay, so you have to have 32 rails. All right, 32 rails to make $5,000. 32 for 5,000. Well, the other one is 3 per 1,000. So you can see if we do this, we need 12 iron ingots to make 5 grand. And 3 times 4 would be 4,000. So it's still better. It's still better. So 5,000 divided by 12 equals 416. So it's better than the trees by almost 100 extra bucks per pop, but it's not as good as I thought it was. It's about half as good as I thought it was because, you know, Pyro's redneck and redneck math is different than everybody else's math. So, all right, let's just go ahead and cycle this real fast. There we go. Oh, I hate this guy. What I really hate is every time you click this, your mic or your thing resets. So you go down back to the middle and you have to re-click. So I'm not going to force you guys to sit here while I cycle all this. This is going to take me about 15 minutes to do. Keep an eye out on that money counter and we'll see where we're at when we're done. Not only that, but we're getting kind of low on tickets. So we're probably going to run out of tickets before we run out of anything else. So give me a couple seconds and we'll cycle through all this. All right, so I didn't realize it was 25 tickets a piece. I thought it was drastically less than 25 tickets a piece. 25 tickets a piece is rather harsh. So with this, we have what? Oh, here, let me just stack them all up so we have all the stacks. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 times 2 is 24. 24 times 25. Let's see, 24 times 25. That's 600 tickets. So 600 tickets, and then what is that? 24 times 5,000 is going to be 120 grand. 120 grand. So we're gonna have to go back into the mine over here. We're gonna have to mine for a bit. We're gonna have to get enough points. Well, we're gonna have to get 600 points. That's a lot of points. And during that process, we're probably gonna end up selling a ridiculous amount of lapis and make a ridiculous amount of, what do you call it? Iron. So we'll just start processing all of that and I'll get started on that. We're also gonna get really, really, really close to getting our pick. So I think that's gonna be it for today's video. We will get our pick next video, get that thing enchanted, get it ready to roll, get our rails processed, and then we'll move into C block. Hopefully just before Cyrish and Arthenon do. So wish me luck, folks. I'm gonna need it. If you guys have any ideas, tricks, or methods you think would be better than any of my stupid redneck Texan ways, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. I'll take a look and see what I can come up with. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you liked it, slap that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next clip.